Emilie Rose Aiden is abroad in America.
I was born in Paris, France, and I went to an international high school in Paris, and I lived there until I was 18, and then I moved to Israel, and I spent my gap year there before going to university in the UK.
Aiden describes herself as being a world traveler.
I've been going to the States at least once a year since I was born. I got my American passport at 3 months old. I traveled at least 3 or 4 times a year ever since I've been born.
Even though Aiden lived in Israel for a year, she said that her experience at the University of Maryland has been incomparable.
Well, it's exactly what I expected and what I wanted when I came here. I wanted the full American experience, living in the red brick and white columns and all that.
But some things are very different from what she expected.
I made friends in my classes. I've met up with people afterwards. I feel in the UK or anywhere else in Europe, really, people go to school to learn.
But in America, college isn't always just about learning.
The whole getting to college in the US and people either have fake IDs or alcohol is more available. People go crazy because you guys didn't do that before in high school. I feel everyone just goes insane because it's this sense of freedom that they haven't felt before.
And Aiden doesn't seem to express her freedom in the same way.
When we go to these parties and everyone's really sweaty and everyone's throwing beers at each other and I'm just this isn't fun. I'm not enjoying this.
Instead, Aiden has found Washington, D.C. to be a comfort. She even has a job at the clothing retail store Jack Will's.
So I've gone out in D.C. a lot too because I really enjoy that, and I think it's a little more familiar because it's a city, so we'll go to clubs and parties there.
Not only is college nightlife unfamiliar to Aiden, but her experience in the classroom is as well.
I don't find it harder or easier, I just find it harder in terms of workload. I'm not used to having this much work at once.
Even the professors are different here.
I feel they're wanting to give you help right away even if they don't know you. They have office hours and they have they send you emails every 5 minutes and they actually care about you doing well. Whereas in the UK it's starting to be like that, but I've had to literally hunt down some of my professors just so that they could meet with me.
Aiden has met many people while in America, but her lack of an accent leaves some confused.
No one believes me, to be honest. It's easier when I'm with my international friends, so there's the Italian guy and then the Australians and the Brits, because everyone has accents, so I sort of blend in.
Even some of her international friends were caught off guard.
Yeah, obviously it was really strange because she said she was from France, but she kind of sounds American, and her accent is completely neutral, and then she mimics whoever she's around.
The most surprised Aiden has been was when she noticed the difference in culture.
I think just culture, we have a different, sense of, what culture is, and, I feel in France we learn a lot more about, artists and, authors and painters and things like that, and, if I were to say something here, I know a lot of people wouldn't know who I'm talking about. And it doesn't mean, that they're stupid, it just means that, we have a different sense of what we should be learning, I guess.
This has been Taylor Ness from the Friday Night Slice.